Hey guys, this is Wild Pikmin, and today I'm reviewing the Captain Olimar figure by Jaak's Pacific World of Nintendo line. Now, this is a pretty cool toy line here because they're really bringing in all sorts of Nintendo characters together into one toy line, which is awesome because now we've got figures like Olimar and a red Pikmin. So that's really cool. So this is from the 2.5-inch line, and Olimar and Red Pikmin were just recently released. I don't have the Red Pikmin yet, but when I get them, I will review them. I just got Olimar, or a couple of Olimars from Walmart yesterday. Yeah, so that's pretty awesome. So I'll just hop right in here. So here we have the Olimar in this Walmart packaging. Now the packaging's different for other retail stores because Walmart doesn't usually sell them in the toy aisle. They sell them at the registers most of the time. It might vary per Walmart though. So yeah, this is a kind of the register packaging, I guess, for Walmart, where the figure's kind of exposed in the packaging, and it's kind of like a little stand for it. On the back here shows the other figures in the line. Red Pikmin are not sold at Walmart actually because the figure's like probably, my guess is the figure's probably too small for this type of packaging. So because it's so exposed, you know, it probably didn't really work for the Red Pikmin. But you can find the Red Pikmin at Target or Toys R Us or Walgreens, where they both the Red Pikmin, Olimar, and all the other characters in this line will be sold in bubble packaging. But here it's sold in this type of register packaging. So yeah, it's pretty standard packaging, nothing too special. So let's get into the figure. Alright, so the fact that this figure even exists is really cool because Pikmin merchandise, we don't get a lot of Pikmin merchandise. Well, Japan gets a fair amount, but the rest of the world really doesn't. And it's been like that for so long. And even Japan doesn't get all that much. And for everybody outside of Japan, getting any Pikmin merchandise usually costs a lot and whatnot. And the most recent Pikmin figures we got were back in 2004 when Pikmin 2 came out. And those are all very, very expensive now. And they were only sold in Japan. So the fact that World of Nintendo, you know, Jaak's Pacific is doing this World of Nintendo line where they're including Pikmin figures is just extremely, it's extremely cool that you can walk into your local Target or Walmart or Toys R Us and pick up an Olimar figure or a red Pikmin. So it's just a cool thing. So let's get into the actual figure himself here. So this is the Pikmin 3 look. You can tell by the spacesuit with the two buttons. The blue and red ones. He seems to be kind of in his Pikmin short movies artwork, which is like the holding the whistle and pointing. Except for in that artwork he was like walking, and here he's standing. So it's kind of like that, but a little different. Yeah, so you can see he's pointing and holding the whistle now. The whistle is not attached to the helmet like in the game in Pikmin 3, so I don't know why not, but I mean, they have the plate where the whistle attaches on the helmet, molded on there, so you can see, but the whistle itself's not attached to it. You can see the nice detail here in the battery pack. Yeah. So, whoops. Yeah, so pretty cool stuff here. He definitely looks really, really good. For articulation, the 2.5-inch figures don't have a lot because they're pretty small. So his head turns, and that's it. And his head turns all the way around, like so. So yeah, that's pretty nice. So yeah, the figure looks really good. The only thing that really, or there's a couple things that bother me. Mainly the antenna here. It's the same clear plastic as the helmet. It's not painted silver or gray or anything, which is unfortunate. The light on top of the antenna is kind of a purple color, and it's not translucent. So that's too bad. It would have been cool if it was, you know, kind of a translucent red. And the last thing is as you can see there, his neck. You can kind of see his neck exposed. That's kind of like where his head turns. And that's hard to notice, but it's, you know, you can notice it. It looks, you know, kind of strange from the back as a result of that. But from most angles, it is really unnoticeable. So, yeah, you know, that's about it. It's pretty small, so, but it's definitely really, really good looking. Now, if we take the previous Olimar figure we've gotten from 2004, now that's a Pikmin 2 style Olimar, but they're still very similar. Now, as you can see with this Olimar, the antenna is silver, and it has a translucent red light, and I prefer that about the older Olimar. Other than that, though, you know, I don't know which one would be my favorite. Actually, they both look extremely good. You know, the older ones mean a lot to me, but this newer one is, you know, really detailed, and head is turning is cool. So yeah, I don't know. They're both really nice. But yeah, so there they are, kind of compared. I think if you'll notice that Olimar, on the older figure, is kind of white beneath the red line on his boots. I think that's actually accurate for both Pikmin 2 and 3, and on this one it's gray, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so there's that. Yeah, so I think this World and Nintendo line with the Pikmin figures has a lot of potential to be something really cool. You know, we are getting a blue Pikmin in the next wave. That's been confirmed, and red Pikmin's already come out. So, you know, I think they'll definitely at least give us a yellow Pikmin, and they'll probably give us more Pikmin, and it'd be really, really cool if they gave us more captains. I think it's very possible we could get an Alf. If we got a Louie, though, I'd be extremely impressed if they gave us a Louie. And it'd be extremely cool if over the next few years we got all the captains, so that'd be really cool. Unlikely that we'd get all the captains, but, you know, that'd be awesome. Another idea I saw is they have the 6-inch deluxe line, and they could do a big Bulborb, because they did a Metroid for Samus. Samus was in one of the smaller lines, and they did a big Metroid in the 6-inch line. And they kind of like scaled up because the Metroid was big, and it was really cool. So, you know, a big Bulborb in the 6-inch line, you know, Bulborb's supposed to be huge compared to Olimar, so I think it'd scale up quite nicely with this smaller one and the Pikmin. So yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I think that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys. If you want to see more about these little guys, if you don't know about them, you can check out my Pikmin figures video. I will put a link up for that. You can check out some of my other stuff. Most of it actually involves these guys, but I also have, you know, my prediction for Pikmin 4 announcement, which I think has changed a little bit now, but that's not what this video is about. And I have my Pikmin 3 DLC ideas, but that's from a long time ago and extremely outdated. Yeah, so thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, you can subscribe or like. Alright guys, till next time.